Hi guys, welcome to SouthernAirsoft. My name is Benjamin and today I'll be reviewing the Marui Vsr 10 G-Spec. Alright guys, so as I said in the intro there, this is the Marui Vsr 10 G-Spec version. I purchased this from actiongames.com, or they're also known as the Combat South shop. They will two-tone any gun for you for around £20, so in total this gun did cost me £240. It's quite steep, but I wanted the real thing. I didn't want a clone really, as I'd had a clone before, so I went for this and I really love it. It's a great bit of kit. So first of all I'm going to talk about is based on the Remington 700 sniper's rifle, which is used by the SWAT team in America, and it's also used by law enforcement teams around the US. So just a little background for you there. First of all, we're going to go through the rifle. We're going to go through an overview. Start at the back. It has a rubber butt plate with a nice VSR logo. It's quite nice. It doesn't tend to slip or anything like that, so that's quite nice. We also have a plastic body. It is rubber coated usually, but because I had a two-tone job on it, it's covered up the rubber, so it's got a nice green paint on there, very camouflage. You have metal sling hooks at the rear and one at the front. I just have a cheap sling on here I purchased from KH Mountain. It's quite nice, it does the job, but it is a little bit long. Moving forward, we have the trigger guard, and which houses the trigger. The trigger guard is plastic and is screwed into the bolt and barrel assembly. The trigger is metal, just like on any of the clones. Going forwards, we have the safety catch, which is located quite nicely. The ergonomics on this gun are absolutely fantastic, so there's no need for you to be doing any sort of large movements. The safety catch is located just next to the bolt. It says F there for fire, S for safety, so that's quite nice. The barrel assembly and the bolt catch comes separate from the receiver. They're two parts, but when you buy the gun new, they come already together, so that's quite helpful. It means you don't need to touch or take apart and have any risk. When you are taking apart the gun, there are two screws, one in front of the magwell and one behind the magwell. These are the only two screws that hold the bolt catch and the barrel assembly to the receiver. You take these two out with the Allen key provided, and then the receiver should come apart from the barrel. When you are taking out the receiver, be wary of the mag catch. It's got a little spring in it and it will spring out, and it's a pain to find, so just be cautious of that. So moving forward, obviously we have the bolt. The bolt is really nice in this rifle. It's really easy to cock back. I can cock it back with one hand and push it forward with one finger. It's really nice to pull back, a lot easier than the L96. I believe this is due to the very low spring. Marui guns are well known for having quite a low spring, around 290 to 300 FPS they're kicking out, so I believe that is why it is such of a low, sort of easy to pull back, I guess. The weaver rail here, as you can see, I've got a scope on. The weaver rail does come with the gun when you get it, so you don't need to buy weaver rails like you do with the VSR 11. The VSR 11 clone. So the barrel is metal and it comes with a silencer, which is partly why this the VSR 10 G-Spec is different to the Pro. The silencer has some nice Marui trades on there, and we'll go over them in a minute. So the difference between the Pro and the G-Spec, the first thing is the bolt catch. The bolt catch is slightly different on the G-Spec to the Pro. The G-Spec, it's more flush with the rifle. On the Pro it sort of sticks out a little bit like the Warrior L96s. The second thing to note is obviously the silencer. On the Pro it doesn't have a silencer, it just has a longer barrel. The G-Spec has a shortened barrel, but to make way for the silencer, so it's still not too long, which is really nice. The silencer unscrews really easy. You just turn it off, pull it off, sorry, and it's nice and snug. It's not going to wobble or anything like that. So I've been told by various websites the internal barrel length, which I believe is brass, is 303 millimeters long, and the actual length from buttstock to the silencer is 1,135 mil, so about 114 centimeters long. Another thing to point out on the gun is the hop-up. Obviously, with most of the clones, there is a hop-up unit. It is located on the side here, much nicer than the L96 one where you had to carry around an Allen key with you. You can just do this with a finger when you're on the field, when you're in a skirmish. You push it towards the silencer for less hop, and you pull it towards you for more hop. It is quite sort of tough, if you like. because you try and push it a little bit and it might go through a few notches, so just taking a bit used to. The scope is made by Leapers. It's a 3:9x40 illuminated, 3:9 magnification, and the scope is 40, I'm not sure what the measurement is, 40mm wide I think at the end there. It's a nice scope, has a rubber eyepiece which is quite nice. It says Leapers on the side in some stupid font, which is pretty annoying. The low scope mounts didn't come with it, obviously windage elevation adjustments just like any other scope. It's a nice scope, it cost me £30. You can either get them off eBay or JSR website. It fits on the Weaver nicely, so yeah, it complements the gun pretty nicely. Just briefly talk about the magazine. The magazine is a 30 round spring magazine. Magazine release is just in front of the mag. It's a nice little catch. It doesn't stick out or anything like that. Not as nice as the Warrior 961, may I say, but it's still alright. Magazine drops out nice and smoothly, nice and crisply. The magazine is a 30 round magazine. It's spring, so the pellets aren't going to rattle as they're cycling through as you're going through the shots, not like a high-pack magazine. Magazine just clicks in nice and easily. There is a positive click, like most guns when you put the magazine in. It's nice and flush with the gun as well. It really is really nice. Magazines for this gun really easy to get hold of. That's a great point about this gun. Jingong Bar 10 magazines will fit. VSR 11 magazines will fit. Swiss Arms SA1 magazines will fit. Loads of magazines from clone magazines will fit in this gun. They're slightly cheaper. You can also get them off eBay and things like that. So that's another great point about this gun. For this chronograph of the Tokyo Marui Vsr 10 G-Spec, we're using 0.20 gram blaster BBs. Here we go. 275.3, 276.2, 276.2, 273.6, 273.6, and 263.7. Okay, so overall guys, I really recommend this gun. It's a great sniper rifle. Don't really recommend it for beginners, more for people who've been airsofting for a while. It will need upgrading. I generally don't skirmish it at the moment because I'm planning on upgrading it soon. Other than that, it's a bit of a pain about the two-tone job, but unfortunately that is the UK law for the moment. I will change it over to a black receiver when I do get my licence. So thanks for watching guys. Subscribe to SouthernAirsoft and comment, like and subscribe.